What's up, guys? This is Dan Camacho, and this is really a part 2 to my last video where I showed you how to create images automatically on MidJourney using the MidJourney Automation Bot. Today, I'm going to break it down a little bit more clearly, and I'm going to simplify it a bit. And I'm going to actually start a little project from scratch and show you how you might actually use this technology, okay? So let's jump right into it. So last time we discussed, to create MidJourney images automatically, you would need a Discord account, you would need a MidJourney account, and you would need to buy the MidJourney Automation Bot itself, okay? In this video, there's one more tool that you're going to need. It's going to be called GPT for Work, and I'm going to bring these 4 things together, and I'm going to show you how you can actually create content, how you can create images, and how you can then use that content and images to drive a web application, to drive a website creation, to drive a marketing plan, whatever it is you want to do. I'm going to show you exactly how to do that in this video, okay? So let's jump into it and let's do a quick refresher on what we did before, all right? So first, let me pull up this MidJourney bot. All right. If you remember, MidJourney Automation Bot made by Michael King on Gumroad here. It's $30. It's a tool that allows you to create imagery automatically using MidJourney through a robot, through an automated process, right? It lets you feed a file into the system and then create images over and over and over while you do nothing, while you sit around and do nothing. And then it just puts those images into a folder of your choice. Okay. So today we're actually also going to be using this tool, GPT for Work. It's gptforwork.com. I've done a video on this in the past, so go check that out if you haven't seen it yet. But basically, it's ChatGPT for Excel, Word, Google Sheets, and Docs. And it allows you to automatically create content and manipulate data within Google Sheets or spreadsheets using ChatGPT, so using AI. It's actually very, very cool, okay? So in this particular demo, I'm going to show you how to use both tools. I'm going to show you how to use this GPT for Excel to create content and to create ideas, for example. And then I'm going to show you how to use the MidJourney Automation Bot to actually create imagery behind the ideas that you're actually creating, okay? So let's jump into Google Sheets, all right? So in a past video, you've probably remember I created this idea of how to create gaming concepts. All right. So I've already deployed GPT for Work in this Google Sheet. Okay. It's already integrated. You'll be able to see it if you go to extensions, you see GPT for Sheets and Docs. You can actually open that up and it'll pop up here on the side and you'll be able to see exactly, what plan you have, how it works, the different commands you can use, so forth and so on. You can see it kind of loading right here, loading GPT for Sheets. A lot of different commands you can use, a lot of different ways you can configure this. I made a video about this in a previous one, so I'm not going to spend too much time here, but if you want to check out that video, go refresh that video. But anyway, so we're back to Google Sheets here. And right now I have a couple different headers of what content I'm actually going to create, right? I'm going to create a game concept. I'm going to create, a specific value associated with that game concept. I'm going to create the name of a game description, a game design, a blog post, and an email, okay? So I've already created one here as an example, but I'll show you how to do that at scale here in a moment. So the first one I've created, it's called, the game name is called Pet Park Tycoon. And if we open it up, it'll give you exact details on how this game works, right? The overview is a Pet Park Tycoon is a strategic board game where up to 3 players compete to create the most popular and profitable pet park. Players must manage resources, attract various pets, and outmaneuver their opponents to become the ultimate pet park mogul, okay? So, and then it goes on and lists all the different ways you play the game, the rules, the components, how it actually would be played, okay? So I created that gaming concept with a simple prompt right here that says, create a clever and unique yet simple game that involves up to 3 players. It must be addictingly fun and exciting and include strategy, okay? From that simple prompt, I then created this game called Pet Park Tycoon. Perfect, right? And it was based on pets because of the value I had set in column C here was pets, all right? The next one will be based on fantasy. The next one, cities. The next one, money. The next one, cryptocurrency, which I'll show you in a moment, okay? But back to the first example, okay? So the game name, it was called Fantastic Fur Fortune, the Pet Park Tycoon game, okay? So it did come up with a name, and that was based off of this prompt saying, write a clever and catchy name for this game. Next is a game description. So the game description was made by saying, write a clever and catchy description for this game in 1 to 200 words. It did that right here. And here's the game description that I've created for that particular game. And then game design, another prompt to say, write a design prompt for this game to visually articulate the concept in 200 words. And this design prompt and the actual output of the description of the design prompt will be important as we go use MidJourney Automation Bot to create the images for this particular game, okay? So we go and we check out the prompt that was made. So here's the game design prompt itself. So it says, create a visually and engaging and vibrant design concept for the board game Pet Park Tycoon that encapsulates the essence of managing a dynamic and enchanting pet amusement park. And it gives all the different visual elements associated with that particular game, all right? So very cool. And then I've written a blog post. I've written an email, which I'm not going to get into at the moment. But now, so if I wanted to do this for, not just one game, I can do this for 5 games, okay? So all I would do here is drag down that, and it's going to load up the gaming concept for all 5 of these games, right? Based on fantasy, cities, money, cryptocurrency, so forth and so on. And then I'm going to create a game name, description, and a game design prompt, okay? So here's the game. Okay. Let me make these cells a little bit smaller. It's kind of made, it's already, okay, so it's generated the output here. Let's just make these a little bit smaller for the sake of viewing. Let's say resize, and we'll go to default 21. All right, cool. So it's actually done this now. So let's see what it made for cities, all right? So there's a cities one. Actually, oh, what is this? Okay, hold on. I got to double check. All right, so we have our gaming concepts created for fantasy. The title of the game is called what in the world? It's called Spellbound. And let's open this up so you can see a little bit better what the gaming concept is. All right, so Spellbound, description. In Spellbound Showdown, players must take the roles of powerful. Okay, so here's the gaming concept itself. Let's readjust this row size. Let's say to 21. It did the same thing for City Conquerors, and it did another one for Coin Clash, and it did another one for cryptocurrency. All right. So it actually created many different game concepts. So now let's create the name of the game. All right. We just drag this down, and that should load up the game name here in a moment. Then we'll do the game description, and then we'll do the game design. All right. So there's the game name. Wizards Warzone, the Spellbound Showdown, City Siege, Battle for Supremacy, Coin Clash, Fortune Frenzy, and Cryptocurrency Craze. Those are the names of the games that I have created, all right? So now let's make a description. We're just going to go and drag that down and create a game description very, very quickly. Now you can see how this would scale, right? Because I've literally made 5 game concepts, 5 game names, and 5 game descriptions here within like 5 minutes, okay? Okay, here we go. So there's the game descriptions. Welcome to the... It's pulling the info when I have to expand this so you can actually see it. Welcome to City of Conquerors or Strategic Conquest. So it basically describes the game itself, which I'm not going to go and read kind of all that right now. Let's resize this real quick. It's 21. All right. Now for the fun part, let's create a game design prompt. All right. So using this game description, we are going to create a design prompt for each of these games, okay? And then we're going to feed that into this MidJourney Automation Bot here in a moment, and you're going to see how that actually creates a image for the game. All right, there we go. That was very quick and easy. All right, so design prompt, create a visually captivating game board for City Conquerors. And this next one says create a visually captivating game board for Coin Clash, and then so forth and so on, right? So there's my 5 design prompts. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy these. I'm going to copy these right now, and I'm going to put them into Excel. As you can see, I'm going to paste these into Excel, and you'll see why in a moment here. Paste special, we'll just say text.